Hi, my name is Dev Tiwari, and I'm going to be talking to you about my killer app, also known as Foxit Reader. Um, you can guess by the name that it's also similar to Adobe Reader, not only in name but also in appearance. But they're also two different pieces of software. So if I take you to the Wikipedia page, I found that Foxit Reader is a multilingual PDF reader. The basic reader can be downloaded for free, while the full version is available for a fee. And this just re-emphasizes that this version right here that I downloaded, it's a beta version, which means that it won't come with all the advancements it tells me in the informational sites. Foxit Reader is notable for its short load time and small file size, and it's being compared favorably to Adobe Reader. No surprise there. It is not able to read PDX files, which limits its utility for use with document collections, and it allows for annotating and saving unfinished PDF forms, converting to text, highlighting, and drawing. So if I take you to the site where I actually downloaded this piece of software, it's a site some of you should be familiar with, download.cnet.com, and it's a site I use regularly, not only for software but for other free stuff that I want. And you can see straight away that the most impressive thing so far is that the CNET editor's rating is 5 out of 5 stars, and it also has a CNET editor's choice, even though it was only added a few days ago. Being a frequent user of this site, that's pretty impressive, considering that it's only been on the market for a few days, and even though the total number of downloads and downloads last week are not nearly enough to compare with other software, it's pretty impressive still, because it shows that as of now it has potential and it has effectiveness to prove in the upcoming months or so. Yeah, if we go to some of the specifications, you'll see that, like I said, it was added only a few days ago. Its file size is not an issue because it's only 5.11 megabytes, so no issue there. Popularity, as I said, pretty low, but it only just started, and the pricing is free, which means that it definitely has to be a beta version. But then again, with the beta version, it does not come with all the new features, the new things that you'd expect from reviews. And just to re-emphasize, the basic reader can be downloaded for free, while the full version is available for a fee. So if we open, if we open Foxit Reader, you'll see that it comes up with a welcome to Foxit Reader. I think the reason it comes up with this particular homepage every time, because even if I click File, create PDF file, I can't create a new one. I have to open something, as always. And I think the reason why is because it's a beta version, which is one of the disadvantages, considering that it's a free downloadable piece of software. So, and I know for Adobe Reader, I know that even if you download it for free, I think you can still open it just as a blank page, which is a con for this piece of software. In any case, I do have a PDF file open, just simple laws of the game for a certain sport. And you'll see that the basic presentation of Foxit Reader is pretty similar to Adobe's. You'll see you got your basic toolbar options, and then you also got your basic commands. So in that sense, it is pretty similar. But then, while I was going on this piece of software and just scrolling around, I found that if you go under comments, note tools, and you click on, let's say you wanted to make a note right here on the Federal International Deaf Football Association. This is pretty impressive because you can type your note, and let's just say reference to football, and there are certain options as well. You can set status, you can mark with check mark, you can do whatever you want basically, and even if you close this, it's still going to be there so that you don't forget your mark. Now I don't know if this is available in Adobe, but I do know I have not come across it when using Adobe Reader. So to me, this is a pro for Foxit Reader, because I think this is a very useful advancement for this new piece of software. And then there's also other tools. I guess these are more basic though. You know, highlight text tool, underline text tool, strikeout text tool, replace text tool. I guess you can make marks like that, like so they're actually visible instead of actually deleting them. But these three, I think they're pretty impressive as well. The draw markup tools. You can draw your arrow or your line in this case for whatever reason, for style, for bordering, for I don't know, whatever you want. And this is I don't know what that's doing. Why is this not stopping? Okay, there we go. And the measuring tools are pretty, I found pretty impressive. You can find the distance of whatever you want. Like let's say from this word to that word, it'll tell you the distance is 3.34 inches. You can change the scale ratio, and also the unit of measure, which is pretty impressive, I think, because I have not come across a program that does that. Typewriter tool. You can also attach a file to comments, and you just have to mark your place, and you just save, or you open, in this case, your document, and so it's quite similar to the note advancement. So in my opinion, I think you should definitely give it a go to look at this type of software. As you can see, 5 stars from CNET editors, and also Editor's Choice reward. And to me, I think even though it's new, it's going to be quite successful and quite useful piece of software that will only increase in popularity, and you should all give it a go. Thank you.